Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today we are outside for the first time this year. I know the weather's not too good, but we are getting the first glimpse of sunshine here in the UK, and it is so exciting because, you know, that is a rarity. So I apologise if you hear a bit of wind every now and again. That would be the typical British wind. It never leaves. Anyway, today I am going to be... Today I'm being lit by the sunshine. Today I'm going to be doing the Dear Diary series episode 3. So, hold on to your hats and enjoy. I started off doing this video by answering the questions on the actual day they should be answered. If you don't know what Dear Diary is, it's a diary that I answer a question every day, which it asks me. You can buy it on Amazon if you're interested. It's a really cool idea. The first part of this video, you're going to see me answer every single day, the day I should be answering. So, enjoy the first half. Today is the 11th, so I will answer... No, it's not. It's not the 11th. Where did I get 11 from? Today's the 24th of January, so I will answer the 24th of January. If you were going to start your own company, what would it be? Ooh, something that I've wanted to do alongside of YouTube anyway was to start my own company. Who knows whether I actually get around to doing that. I have made some videos in the past for small businesses, local businesses, and just people that want me to make a video promotion for their company or business. So let's say hairdressers would approach me and say, can you make a video for me showing like how I treat my clients, a bit of coverage of the actual hairdresser shop, like an interview, and I'd shoot it all, edit it all, and then I would put it on their website, or they'd put it on their website, or social media. And I've done that in the past. I've done that for my final major project at university. I adore just getting into the depths of someone's business and learning about what they're all about and how I can show that in the video and how I can make them look great in the video. And I don't know, because I'm on camera all the time, it's nice to kind of teach someone else how to be on camera, because people that ask for that kind of service aren't used to being on camera. So it's kind of nice to teach someone things that work and things that don't. And I love editing, I love video making, obviously. That's why I'm on YouTube all the time. Bonjour. What makes you you? I really like this question, but in my eyes, this is hard to answer for myself. I always believe that, I don't know, like what makes you you is what other people see you as, in my opinion. I would like to know what other people think of when they think of me as a friend or just someone in their life or whatever. So, I decided it would be a good idea to ask Adam. His answer was so sweet and so interesting, and I feel like it captures me quite well as a person. You are thoughtful, wise, and good-natured, ever inspiring. You are strong, taking a stand for what you believe is right, and you're not easily swayed, but you will listen to what others have to say and try to understand it from their perspective. Your love for animals, it brings out more of your motherly, caring characteristics. You are super cute, freckles and all. Your diversity, quirky hair colours that put you in the spotlight, enjoying unusual music and other interests that make you stand out in the crowd. You do what you love and you appreciate everything you have. You're hilarious and lush to be around. If you're close enough to someone, you'll be daft and probably be in stitches laughing at the silliest of things. A good sense of humour. How's that? See what I mean? I would not be able to say those things, but I feel kind of good knowing that that's the way I want to come across to people, and according to him, it's the way I do, so... Excuse me for the super tired face. Today's question is, today I need more blank. I'm going to answer this question with tissues because I've been to see La La Land for the second time now and I could not stop crying. So obviously I cried for the first time round because it was a new story to me and I fell in love with the characters. The second time round I thought I had it all together. I was like, right, I know what's going to happen. But I'm dying. I'm like holding my breath and shaking and my heart is just thumping. However, I believe that is all down to the way it's made and the cinematography, because it's an incredible film and I truly recommend you to go see it because of the way it's filmed. It's beautiful and it's really unique. If you're into film, you're going to love it.
Did I like my face? This is one of the only things I have. Right, no, I haven't.
Emma Blackery, be quiet. I'm trying to film. Hello, I am actually in the middle of filming right now, if you look behind. You can't really see. See the camera? There we go. Today's question, I'm glad I peeked at this before I read it to you guys, because today's question is, which art movement best describes you today? I mean, I love art and all, but I'm not sure if I'm capable of like just coming out with something that is quite a big question. So what did I do? What happens when you get asked big questions? You Google stuff. So I Googled different forms of art movements, and this one was perfect. I'm sorry, people who are mad about art, they're gonna be like, Ellie, why? But, what is that? Oh, no, it's fine. But expressionism was a movement initially in poetry and painting. Its typical trait is to present the world solely from a subjective perspective, distorting it radically for emotional effect in order to evoke moods or ideas. That one, to a T, is my answer for today. Why? Because I uploaded a poem, spoken word poem video just now. If you haven't seen it yet, please do, for the intention of people to see it in their own light and their own way and like perspective. So they can let me know in the comments how they viewed it. I don't know if I'm taking that in the right way, but it sounds very similar, right? Right, so if you haven't seen that video, it's right there, and I suggest you watch it. Hello, today I'm spending my day at Adam's house whilst, oh my god, my head, I've just gotten up, but I'm spending my day at Adam's whilst he's working. I'm gonna get on with some YouTube stuff. Today it is January I feel like January is lasting forever, by the way. Does it end? I don't know. I feel like this is a really interesting question to answer today, because the question is, how do you describe home? It's ironic I'm answering this today because I'm not at home today, but there is something so like homely and welcoming, nice about Adam's flat. I just love it. I just love it so much. And he talks every now and again about, you know, one day moving and stuff, but part of me is like, oh, this place is so nice. And I've been to other people's houses, of course, and homes and flats and stuff. They're never as nice as this one. I just love the location. I love the feel of it, how it looks. It's spacious and all that jazz. I see people more as home. If I was to go on holiday on my own, I wouldn't feel in a homely environment. But if I was to go on a holiday with my mum or my sisters or Adam, I would feel instantly at home. So to me, home, what was the question again? Got a bit distracted. I describe home as where the people I love are, because it doesn't matter what you're surrounded in or what you need in your home. I mean, obviously you need shelter, warmth to make a house, but to get that homely feeling, you need people. But obviously that's very contradicting to what I just said when I just told you guys that I didn't want Adam to move out of here because I felt this place was so homely. What makes a home and what makes a house a nice place to live in are two very different things. So even if he did move, I know that eventually he would make that place that he's now living in feel homely just by being in it. Look at that exercise bike. I went on that the other day and I think I was doing it right. Was I doing it right? I was doing it right. Hello everyone, today's question. What was the last TV show you watched? Interesting. So I'm actually watching Loose Women right now, which a lot of people would say is a pretty at-home mum thing to do. I mean, you don't have to be a mother and you don't have to work from home to watch Loose Women, but I think that's the majority of their audience, people who work from home or have a lot of kids. I've always been a big, maybe not necessarily Loose Women, but This Morning Show, which is a show with Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby, is an amazing TV show. Every morning at 10:30, I turn on the TV and I watch This Morning Show. They cover topics of like different things. They talk about the news, they talk about funny things, talk about serious things, they bring guests on, they have people phone in, they do advice chats and things like that. It's a lot like the different genres you might get on YouTube, in different YouTube channels, but it's mainstream and it's on TV and I really love it. I just love just watching people chat about stuff, debates, serious topics or not. I love it. I love it. So sad. For the past few days, I have felt very just different. I think the effect of graduating from uni and finding my own 2 feet is really starting to show, because at first it was a bit like, oh, this is exciting, this is scary, I'm nervous. Now it's just like real, like I'm not feeling anything, I'm just getting on with everything. And it made me laugh when I saw the question for today, which was, what do you want to forget? At this point in time, which is what this book's all about, I want to forget this feeling of being in education, because I'm just trying so hard to like feel normal in this new world that I'm in. Basically, I'm worrying about everything right now. I just want to forget about that. What it is I'm going to do for the rest of my life, where I want to live, when I want to move out, how much money that's going to be. I need to buy this, buy that, I need to sort this out, I need to do that, I need to do this. I just want to forget about the fact that I'm an adult now. I just want to forget about everything. I just want to go in a hole and like forget my life for like a year and then come out and be like, I had a good break. It's a weird feeling, just trying to make sense of everything you're going through. Because at the moment, I don't think I can. I'm learning so much for the past couple months about adult life and adulting, and I don't think I like it, guys. I don't like it. Stay in education for life, yo. Hello again, it is me, welcome back. So, let's get straight into the next question. My first question is, who do you want to be? That's an interesting question. I want to be the person that younger Ellie wanted me to be. So that person that little me was aspiring to be, I want to be that person there. I want to chase my dreams like little Ellie said I would, and I want to grab them like little Ellie thought I would. The next question is, what is your resolution for tomorrow? Tomorrow? Oh my god. There's a gnome behind this Christmas tree we have in our garden. We've still got our Christmas tree in the garden, don't judge. But all I saw was its feet at the bottom of the tree, and I thought someone was stood there watching me. The day this was asked was on the 1st of February, so the next day meant that was going to be the 2nd of February on a Thursday. And on Thursdays, I try and film a load of videos so I can get it ready for the weekend, as I like to kind of relax on the weekend, but I do upload on Fridays, Sundays and Mondays. So on Thursdays, it's usually like preparing for the storm that is about to happen, of uploading Friday and then trying to have some sort of weekend on Saturday, but also getting ready for Sunday, and then also on Sunday preparing for Monday. So Thursdays is a pretty busy film all day, so I can edit on my arse on a weekend, because I see that as more relaxing. Editing is a lot more relaxing than filming stuff. That's what I do on Thursdays. Fun fact about Ellie, woohoo, filming day. The 2nd of February asked me, who do you live with? I currently live with my mum, my dad and my sister Vicky. I believe that maybe by next year I'll either still live with my mum and dad, but Vicky won't be there because she'll be happily married and she'll be probably in a lovely little cozy home with her girlfriend, her wife. But I'm not in a position to move out at the moment, which sucks, but I really want to. I just want a little place of my own. I'm just not in a position at the moment. I've got a lot of things to sort out in my life in general, and there's a lot of things that you need to prepare if you want to move out and live on your own that I take for granted, which my mum and dad help me with all the time. The 3rd of February asks me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sad are you? Why? Well, this is a really deep question. I'm gonna be totally honest, I got a little bit upset last night. I've spoken about this in pretty much all my Dear Diary videos. I guess this is because this bloody diary gets deep, but I'm just feeling very discouraged with the whole YouTube thing at the moment, and it's just sad for me. I'm still struggling a lot with watching YouTube shit on my channel and like not help it in any way by, you know, removing all my subscribers and just not letting the people who actually want to watch me, because they don't even know I still exist, because they're not letting them know. Other than that, great, but that was making me a little bit sad last night. Did have a little cry. I'm crying so much recently. I don't know what it is, but since I finished uni, I've just been on cry. My tears are on tap at the moment. It's becoming slightly a problem. I don't think it's a bad thing to cry a lot. I think it's good for you to be able to let out emotions, but if you've got so many emotions to let out, I'm pretty sure that's a problem. February the 4th asks me, outside the weather is blank. Nah. Wow, I'm filming outside today, so I can just have a glance up, have a glance here. It's pretty dank. It's pretty dank. Who says that? But the 4th of February was on a Saturday, and that was the day after we went to go see Ross Noble, who is a comedian. He's a Geordie comedian. Adam loves him, and he was like, please can we go see him? Adam is also a Geordie, if you didn't know, but it was such a good time. Anyway, the day before Saturday, which was the day we went to see him, was windy as hell. Like 60% of his comedian show was him joking about how windy it was and how he was surprised everyone made it here. And if they did make it here, they probably weren't... You're ruining my joke. And if they did make it to his show, then they probably made it here by accident and were supposed to be going somewhere else because they just got blown into the building. But the next day was pretty nice, actually. Was it? I can't remember. The weather in the UK has been looking up, regardless of if Ellie remembers. You're killing it. Stop. Not in a good way, killing it in a bad way. February the 5th asks me, what are you obsessively listening to? Back when I met him around 6-7 months ago, Adam got me into Kid Astray. I don't know if you listen to them, but their music is just so uplifting and upbeat, and it makes you happy, and I feel like I've needed that recently. So when I find myself in like a little bit of a rut, I whip them on and I'm like, yeah, it's just such a good album full of happy tracks, and the like beat just makes you want to do this, and then it makes you consequently want to be happy because you're doing this. Feb the 6th asks me, are you seeking contentment or excitement? I'm seeking excitement in order for me to be content. I honestly feel like that's one of the main reasons why I've been feeling a little bit poop at the moment. It's because a lot of excitement has kind of left my life. I don't know, I just feel like January, and I mean December was really exciting, everyone loves Christmas, but the wintry months you do less, I feel, and January is a bit of like a slow going month where not much goes down because of the big rush of Christmas we've just had. I just feel like I'm in need of a little bit of excitement so I can feel content. Can I mix those two together? The last question is February the 7th, which it is today. Have I got lipstick on my teeth? I really hope not. And I am asked, what are 3 things you have to buy? Oh my gosh, this question is so perfect. Another thing getting me down at the moment is I'm having to put a lot of money into investments recently. So I'm having to buy a new laptop, which I told you guys ages ago I'm supposed to be doing, but I've just been putting it off because I'm really like struggling with, you know, coming to terms with paying over $1,000 for something, and also I need to get it right. I need to pick the right one, so research, you know, needs to be done. I also need to get a new vlogging camera because my one's broken. The one you watched these previous clips on in this video is alright and stuff, but it is a nightmare. I mean, like the on and off button's broken, the lens cap flops about, it comes out of focus sometimes. It's just getting real frustrating, so I'm wanting to get a Canon. I'm just waiting for the price to drop a little bit at the moment because it's at a peak at the moment, which is not good. Don't get things when they're at their peak. Oh, I need to get a computer chair, which actually Adam bought me. He has bought me. It's in the post, and I'm going to get it for Valentine's Day. Like, true romance isn't flowers or chocolates or wine. It's caring for your other half's back, because mine has been up the creek because I'm sat editing all the time. So those are 3 things I really need to get. And that's such a perfect question. I'm going to ask you guys the same question to answer. What are 3 things you need to buy? I'm not saying want, I'm not saying would like. It can be something you want to as well. Or it could be, you know, I need to buy a new oven because mine's broken, and I don't really know anyone that likes buying ovens. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday, and stay tight. We are 2 days till the weekend, or if you work on the weekends, enjoy your Wednesday. But either way, have fun. I hate trying to keep like so many ranges and categories of people happy. It's so impossible. I'll see you guys in Friday. I'm on social media such as Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to be notified every time I make a new video. Thumbs up this video if you like Dear Diary, because I will banish them if no one enjoys it, because what's the point? See you soon guys, bye!